Friday. It's March 7th, and you're watching the Phibble 4 show. I'm Katie Boyer, along here with movie announcer Phil. So, it was a pretty good week, don't you think, movie announcer Phil?
It was alright.
Just alright? I mean, we talked about Iron Maiden. We talked about a lot of great stuff this week.
We did.
The harpist that played Metallica music. I mean, it was a pretty cool week for you, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what's in store for today?
Well, some stupid-ass study that says that music is the reason kids get it on.
Yes, that is true. I really hate studies because they're all stupid. And this one, it comes out of Jamaica from a scientist named Tasmoy Crawford. Now, he says that music makes kids want to experiment with sex.
Not the hormones.
No, not the hormones. And these are children or kids ages 9 to 17. So music is what makes them get in the mood to experiment. Now,
I can tell you that when I was 17, it wasn't music.
No.
Well, no, definitely.
What I find amazing is that experimental, sex is not the same as going all the way. So they're not saying the kids are going all the way, they're just experimenting.
Which we don't know what that means exactly.
No, I guess that's a scientific term, and since we're not scientists...
Deciding which hand to use that night or what?
Okay. Let's go on to the next story.
I can't drive 45.
No, you really can't. But luckily there's someone that can. There is a retired train conductor on the east coast of the U.S. named Red Kelly. Now, he has been collecting the little 45 records. Do you remember those?
I do.
I do, and I don't know how young our audience is out there, but they're really cool. You needed the little yellow...
We won't talk about the little hole in the middle that what it made me want to do.
Oh my gosh, you so have to stop, movie announcer Phil. I'm going to ban you from the show. Anyway, on to the story. This gentleman has been collecting 45 since he was age 12. He has amassed over 10,000 of these. And for the last couple of years, he has been putting the B-sides of the 45s up on his blog for everybody to hear. It's free to listen. I will put a link to his blog from our headlines.
It's pretty cool.
Because I am just like that. I like to share these cool things. Yeah, he felt that these B-sides were, usually ignored by everyone, and he wants everybody to hear it now. Basically, though, all of his songs are more like obscure soul songs. So if you're into that, then you definitely have to check it out.
I like the B-sides.
Yeah.
In fact, we used to have like a little thing here at Phibble called the B-sides.
We sure did. Yeah.
And that kind of got morphed into just our radio streams. But I love B-sides. I have a whole CD that I found. I'm not going to tell the RIAA where I got it, but of Iron Maiden B-sides. And,
yeah. No, they're a lot of fun, and yeah, it's...
Demos and all that. I love all that stuff.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
really cool. Yeah. So, Lily Allen bails on her friend, jumps in a taxi, goes for a ride.
Basically, that's the last half of the story. The first half goes...
And I'm not going to tell you what I like to do in the back of a taxi.
You are just walking
Hey,
a very
I told you
fine
on
line.
Monday, wait for Friday, and we're here.
Okay.
We are here at Friday. I haven't even started drinking yet.
Oh, wow, that's a scary thought. Okay, the beginning of the story is that her and her friend were getting into their car, being chased
I thought you were going to say something else.
Being chased by the paparazzi. A swarm of them covered the car. I just imagine them like this big old swarm of bees. And according to Lily Allen, they ended up breaking the windshield. Now, when this happened, she got out and jumped into a taxi and took off like a bat out of hell, probably. And her friend...
Meatloaf? She had some meatloaf?
And her friend was left there to drive the car away, which I guess the paparazzi probably all chased after the taxi. So, the friend got away clean but sitting on some glass.
Next up, we have Gnarls Barkley. Now, I knew I didn't like this guy, and here's why. Here's just another reason why I don't like him. He likes to give people seizures. The guy's kind of a prick, I think.
Well, that is true, at least according to Britain, where what they do is they take shows that are going to be shown on TV and they run it through this test that they call the Harding test. And this test shows if the TV show may cause seizures to people watching it. So in his new video for his new song called Run, they say that it may cause seizures. So they are banning it from the UK. They are going to replace it with a different video. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you get sick looking at twirly things and stuff, I really didn't think it was that bad watching the video. The worst part for me was Justin Timberlake being in it. He's the show host on the video while the band plays in the background and a lot of people jump around and dance. So
now, I'm wondering, though, in that first story, you think maybe the people got confused and maybe the kids were just having convulsions and seizures, not really wanting to experiment with sex, and they got confused. Maybe they couldn't tell the difference.
I guess that is a possibility, yeah. And
I guess if it's not, if you're a Gnarls Barkley fan, come on over to Phibble 4 and leave a comment and let us know what Gnarls Barkley wants you to do, makes you want to do. Have a seizure or experiment with sex.
Have you seen Gnarls Barkley movie, Announcer Phil?
No.
Okay. That explains why you asked that question, because you would not have if you had seen what he looked like. I don't think many people would want to experiment with sex while, at least seeing Gnarls Barkley. I don't know.
Well, I know I don't.
All right. Well, this has definitely been a sex-filled week, I have to say.
For some people.
But right now, I would like to introduce Lighthouse Rocks Phil. He is in the studio with us today, and he has a wonderful announcement. He wants to talk about his show, The Lighthouse Rocks. Come on in, Lighthouse Rocks Phil.
Hey, everybody.
He's good in. I won't bite. I promise.
Well, then,
Am I
sure
here?
Sure you're not going to bite?
Not right now.
No. All right. Hey, last night had a great show. We covered the Sweden Rock Festival. We played some of the winners on the indie side of things. Some of the indie metal bands from Denmark and Sweden and I don't know, I forget where else. But so come on, check it out. And the best thing is you can vote. We're having our own little contest, and we're picking the winner of the Sweden Rock Festival. So come on by, check it out.
That is a really great idea. So it's how many bands?
Well, see, here the thing is. As you all know from watching this show, Backhander is one of the bands that we play and support here at Phibble. They actually put their name in the running for that, and they did not make it, and I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
So you're going to redo it. And
we want to redo it, and we've added Backhander to the... We took the 4 winners from the different countries, and then we added Backhander, so we're playing 5 songs this week, and let's see, hang on a second. I'll tell you what we got. We've got Sister Sin from Sweden, Svolk, which I'm butchering, I'm sure, is from Oslo, Norway, 45 Degree Woman from Helsinki, Finland, and Boyle from Denmark. So, in addition to Backhander, that's what we're doing this week.
All right, and how do people get to your show?
LighthouseRocks.Phibble.com. Pretty simple.
Yeah, there you go. And vote, vote, vote. Well, you'd like to say goodbye to everyone? Tell them have a good weekend, all that crap?
Drink lots of beer.
All right.
And go experiment. Go listen to my show, and then go experiment with some sex.
I can tell he was paying attention to the show. We'll see you later.